Hi Rumians, I'm Druzhnik. Thank you for being here and welcome back to another episode of A Tale of Rumi's Claws in our Wildermyth series. In the last episode, we finished the first chapter and spent quite some time crafting new items for our heroes. 9 years of peace will have passed once we get into chapter 2. And that means that our heroes will be a little bit older. Now let's see what happens when I press next, because I don't know. See? I guess we, that's the end of this chapter. New threats. I guess I could have done that in the last episode, but okay. Cora, you're back! I was so worried. When you wrote about that horrible, immortal mechanical nonsense, I was afraid you'd lost your mind. Nonsense? I'm completely serious. Why are you making that face? There's a plague out there, I'm telling you. I found a way for us to bypass death. And you're making that face? You can't bypass death. What you're talking about, that's something else. Something unnatural. Abominable. The Morthagai have always been tools. We've used them to achieve countless other things. So, why not this? Okay, we go to Matthew with his shining new robe. Matthew had visited Herne a few times. They picked apart Morthagai elbows and made up stories about the ancient mortificers. Mortificers? Over jugs of wine. Herne is the man we met in the last battle in the last episode. They dug into the body of the strange Morthagai as well, but Herne remained puzzled as to how it worked. So when Matthew received an urgent invitation to the forge, he set off immediately. Thank you. Listen, I have very important, potentially dangerous information. I knew I had to share it with you. Of course. You might even say I'm honored to be the person that you'd come to. First... Hey, Matthew, about time. We've been waiting for you, says Menti. I'd start with pleasantries, but there's nothing pleasant about this. A wave of Morthagai has been moving across the countryside. A little further out, closer to Driftyweld, but causing just as much destruction. Based on the way they're spreading, it seems like they originated in Gutter Searcher Forest. I've had some amazing cheeses from there. Man, that dude is truly Menturious. Seriously. So well chosen. Well, if you weren't motivated by duty or glory before, now we can add cheese to the list. There are almost certainly some of the old Mortificers' workshops there, and I wouldn't be surprised if... Mortificers? I don't know, okay? Mortificers are still around. No, but their workshops are, and some Morthagai can manufacture more of themselves without a person overseeing the process. So, Rumi's class set out again. Right. Every day we wait, says Ilona. Martha is still just over there not doing anything. I'm finishing up a better weapon, but I'll try to meet you at Warder Vigil. I had a feeling this would happen, says Ilona. Thinks Matt. Any insights? No. It's standard in some ways, but at the core of it is bizarre. Something complicated is going on here, but I can't figure out exactly what. Is this one of those, does this unit have a soul things? Huh. Okay, they set out, I suppose. Excuse me. You have the body of my friend in there. You've kept it in decent condition. I appreciate that. Apologies, this must be strange. Why do I have a feeling that this guy speaks with a British accent, which, by the way, I can't do. Yes, it's strange. But I have many questions for you. Ooh. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Okay, so if we go to Driftyweld, we can recruit somebody, which obviously we're gonna do. So now we have to clear all Morthagai sites. So we have this unlocked. This is the assault on Warder Vigil, but we need to achieve our other objectives first. So here are Morthagai. But we are over here. What I want to do, I guess there are defensive barricades here now in our older territories. I want to go to Driftyweld and get that new person. So, gather. It's going to take a while. What do we want? Hunter or... Oh! Ooh! The Lonely Cost. Martha and Ilona went in search of hermit. I guess a hermit? Ilona had never told anyone. In part because she could never be sure it really happened. A curse had been laid on her head when she was still a child. The work of some weird warlock with no clear motive. Time had gone by. Ilona grew more worried as springs passed. Would this be the year? So she finally chose to tell her friend, a woman Ilona counted on in tough times to find answers. She showed a stubborn, quiet insistence on doing whatever she could. Oh yeah, they're comrades. So they searched out an exiled hermit of mystical repute, a woman who dwelt on the horizon's edge. I'm just thinking, Martha, there's a reason exiles got, exiled? What do you mean? Because society couldn't accept them? Exiles are usually people who made too much sense, too publicly. Perilously isolated, isn't it? Would you live out here? I guess you would. Maybe. But this Drumquin woman is said to know all about counter curses and hex hacks, so just keep an open mind. Hark! Who speaks my name? Dare some Urkling creep upon my lonely cot? Ahoo! Two couth travelers. Cuth? Footlings, fecklings, come inside and we'll jib and jabber until you finally decide to tell me about your curse. How or whether the exiled mystic really knew of Ilona's curse was anyone's guess, but they followed her inside. Ilona explained what she could. I'm afraid there's only one spell I know that could save you. But no, you two don't look so able. It's better for you to just accept your fate. You know what my fate is? Oh, I know the gist of it. Curses tend to go a certain way, honey. Sorry to say. Curses, hexes are really extensions of nature. Agents of a wild will, like beasts, like fire. Eating, breathing, destroying. And then the vultures take what's left. Well then, what are you saying? We should just accept it? Death? We're not just a pair of whiskey-lipped pup pals. Until there's a better option, we'll do what we have to. Alright, then here's what I need. Martha can say, Ilona, don't worry, we're not going to fail. Apparently she's worried. Or, something about this is just weird. Let's think on it. Let's do it. Come on. We're adventurers, right? We're adventurers. We can take 3 people. And that means that... Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, let's think about this, because we could have one person go to Driftyweld in the meantime and recruit somebody. I guess we have to take Martha. So then I wouldn't want another warrior, then I would prefer to get another sorcerer. So how about, instead of Matthew, we take Menti with us, and have Matt go to Driftyweld and recruit someone. Smart. Hopefully. I guess they're all going there. No, not really. But, yeah, okay. A yawning cave invites them. You know, we don't have to go through with this. I won't hold it against you. Are you kidding? We're not giving up now. We've already come this far. In the dripping darkness they wander. I'm not saying we're being fools, but do we have any reason to take that old mystic at her word? Think this is it? Are you even Oh. It looks like... She said it was buried. I didn't think she meant buried. Here lies the hero Ansel Aristolos, who tore our world from the talons of a hungry evil, and gave his life to balance the scales. And the glowing Dwemerald that Drumquin sent us for is likely buried with him. Okay. We can go with Martha and say, well, I hate to say it, after we've come all this way, but we can't rightly go and desecrate a hero's tomb. Or, I know it's not right to disrespect the dead, but this is about preserving the living. Ah, come on, we've come this far. Let's go. A pair of them dig in the hard earth at the statue's feet. The only noises are the chop and scuff of shovels, echoes, grunts, and heavy breaths. The cavern air is cool. Their foreheads steam. Oh, I guess he's not happy. Deeper and deeper, the hole widening. The soil rich-smelling, smoky and sharp. And then... crack! Crash! Uh-oh. So we may take the seed for the giving. Let this old soil be broken. So life may outlast the living. Let these old stories still be spoken. A sort of invocatory rhyme. I guess that is lost on Ilona. From the chest of the broken statue, a green gem glows. Well, this has to be the stone we were sent to find. It's too late for us to go back out now, isn't it? Oh, now you've got some balls. It's never too late, but now that we've done the worst part, I don't see point in hesitating. Well, journey's end. That wasn't so bad, was it? Now the old hermit just has to do her part. Aren't you speaking too soon? I'm speaking right on time, trust me. Fast, a pair of pettywits comes a-creeping. Oh, I feel an itch in my old feathernicks. What are feathernicks? I probably don't want to know. Drumquin, we're back. I know, do I have to repeat that thing about my feathernicks? No, please don't. Well, anyway, we've got it. The Dwemerald you sent us for. I guess Emerald? Dwemerald? It's like a captured star. Martha holds out the Dwemerald once buried with Ansel Aristolos. In the air it glows green and lowly pulses with sound, seeming to sing of a secluded and verdant country, wild, hard, and sweet. Amazing! You sure are dumpendable. I mean dispensable. I mean, oh, curse my woman's tongue. Oh dear, we can't trust her. Dependable is what I'm trying to say. You lovely heroes are so dependable. Great, and I agree, but so what now? What do I do with this thing? Oh, you just give it to me? Sure! Oh, Ilona, you should have stopped her. As Martha places the stone in Drumquin's hand, the woman's fingers turn to talons. She rips ribbons of flesh out of Martha's bared wrist, snatching the stone away. The exile leaps free. Oh, you delicious morons, you flagrant fools! A fool is the woman who claims victory in the face of a breathing adversary. What are you planning on doing with that rock anyway? They want to know about me and my rock. Well, let me explain. It was me all along, you see, the witch who cursed you. Disguised clearly as whatever kind of lawn mage was popular at the time. I honestly don't remember. And Ilona's curse, was it? Oh, rabbits, yes, the curse was real. I mean, not deadly, but I cursed her to hear spider footsteps. How's that working out for you? I thought everyone heard them. Poor thing. You're stuck with that, by the way. Nice job by me. So anyway, back to my exposition. I had to give you a reason to come to me and to go inside that hallowed and dank old tomb. Needed you to retrieve for me my sacred Dwemstone from the grave of Ansel Amplebottom, and which it could only be removed by those who haven't killed out of cruelty or blah blah blah. The one with the apple bottom. Jerk. Oh, that is so good. Sorry, I'm getting off track. Me too. The thing is, with the power of this Dweemerald, I'm sort of unstoppable, so I can proceed with taking over and subjugating your world. Heh. Get her! But the old woman and the stone are gone. The Vulture Queen has been unleashed. Oh, that's probably not good. Yeah, I guess we shouldn't have done that. So, we've got calamities. The event has caused your enemies to improve. The Droven now have a Stormthroat, a new card. The Gorgons have a new card, the Geist, who looks positively scary. The Spectics have a range enhancement. And the Thrixel now also have a new card, a Seeker. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I will learn from this, I promise. Martha came back from her journey more able and ready. Okay, so she leveled up. Ooh, one range is good. Or archery, she counters all range attacks against her. Ooh, nice! Hardiness, 30% health. But counter ranged attacks? How many ranged attacks hit her, though? More health? A hunter with a lot of health? No, we just want a hunter that is killer. Killer. Let's do archery. Okay. Let's continue onward to Driftyweld with everybody. Go. Come on, Pip. Hurry up. The rest is already there. Okay. Let's recruit. I guess we can use everybody. No, hang on. If I want... Let's see. Now we can choose again. Do we want a sorcerer or a hunter? Let's go for a sorcerer. Thing is, they have to get quite close with their interfusions, whereas a hunter doesn't have to get close. He's 32, Martha's 33, so there's no incentive to pick either of them. Hopefully not going to die anytime soon. Well, the sorcerer can do so much damage, though. It's just you need sites where you can interfuse a lot. Whereas the hunter can always shoot. Oh, this is difficult. This is a very difficult decision. She's level 3, he's level 2. She's got that eye thing. What if that kills her? I'm leaning towards the hunter now all of a sudden. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the hunter. So, we'll use Martha to recruit. Yeah, but I want the rest to already go. Hang on. Yeah, hang on. Martha, you recruit. Go. And then the others are gonna go to Twin Fields. Yeah. You. Okay. We can randomize a greedy goofball. Nah. Aloof poet? No. Greedy snark? I do like the snarks. We don't have a greedy person yet, do we? We don't. Do we? Let's see. I'll have to check my notes here. I don't think we do. Oh yes, we do. Pip is a greedy romantic. I would like a snark. Romantic greed wagon. Aloof peacemaker. Compassionate goofball. Greedy poet. Decisive greed wagon. We already have a hothead too. I know I want a snark. Those are so funny. A hot-headed snark. Yes! Yes. Renken. We'll give you a different name, but get in here, boy. Recruit. What is Menti doing there? Renken! Renken, you left the bread in again. The whole batch is charcoal now. Ah! Don't bother coming in tomorrow. We are done with this. I have more than paid off the favor I owed your aunt, and I've grumble mutter. I wasn't excited about being a baker anyway. It's okay. I can't cook squat. Oh, dear Menti. It's just shish. Now I've burned through more jobs than I care to admit. Like what? Gardening didn't work out. I could keep rabbits away, but the plants were downright ungrateful. The smith said I was all spark and no bellows, whatever that means. And weaving? Oh, let's just say they had to cut me loose. So, and not to sound rude, but what are you good at? Well, I can fight. Nobody needs bodyguards in Driftywelt right now. And I'm not going to swagger out of town and go looking for trouble by myself. Then how about swaggering out of town with Rumi's claws? We could use another set of hands. Let's train him as a hunter. As we agreed. Sneaky. Okay. Martha, you do that, okay? Go. There we go. We can give in Traverse, can move faster through scenery, refund and an action point for each melee kill, Thornfang, or ambush. He draws back, ready to lose an attack, blah 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 blah. Oh yeah. I want to try that, because I don't think we gave Martha that. Okay. Now, I just want to look at relationships real quick. Renken probably doesn't have any, but let's look at his history. He and his sister got by without their parents. They relied on each other and would continue to cross, I guess, the distances in time. Oh, and would continue to across the distances in time that would one day separate them. And though they said he must be a child of prophecy, little was proven false or true. Few questioned his contributions or courage. If anything, they questioned his ambitions. He doesn't have any relationships yet, of course, but, yeah. He does have a crowbow. Now, Matt looks positively stunning. He, is sweethearts with Martha, still. And, becoming good friends with Menti and Ilona. He's accompanied someone, a dreamer, to a cozy place in the woods and met a hermit. That's one of his adventures. Then if you look at Ilona... Oh, I guess we never read her story either, did we? Hillfolk raided Lawnhelm in the winters while Ilona was a girl. Naturally, she took up a rake and helped fight them off. Her summer as a rabbit farmer's assistant was particularly terrible. Rabbits are undiscerning and dull. She needed action. She longed to return to an earlier time, a place that lived in novels where people were civil and lives ripped asunder would find joy and healing in the end. Oh, Ilona. You are comrades with Martha. Yeah, we know that. Menti still finds Martha very irritating. And he still has the egg, crag eagle egg story here. Martha, let's see. She's got that gem. And her body is being overgrown by a crystalline presence. Oh, so it's not just her eye. Okay. Huh. Once her arrogant self-assurance blinded her to the villainy of a dark caster, she would regret it for the rest of her days. Is that the woman we just met? Probably. So she is a very interesting personality because she is enemies with Menti, sweethearts with Matthew, and very good friends with Ilona. So she apparently has quite the personality, I suppose. And now we've got Renken. So we need a good name for Renken as well. But since he's a hot-headed snark, I have half the mind to call him Rumi, but I'm not going to do that. So, yeah. Name suggestions, very, very welcome. Okay, you two, head over there as well. Go. Join the rest. Under the setting sun, the profile of rocky hills catches Renken's eye. Certainly doesn't appear naturally formed. No, it doesn't. One way to know for sure. Upon the hill's summit, nothing is waiting for them. It's a decent view, at least. Look, you can see the salt road. And then it begins. A thrumming. It grows louder and louder until the stone underfoot chatters and shakes. It grows louder. Until it is a mighty growl. Clamorous. Oh, I guess it would be. And then it resolves. I am the one. The voice of a carnivore, cunning and crooning, warning them to run, promising to give chase. The one you have hunted so long, through lies and dreams. You have hunted so long for me, and for a brotherhood that should be yours. Do you know my name? Oh no, it's do you know my name? A name? It was the gift I gave to your ancestors. They walked my myth over green field and fallow. Through the curves and corners of being they walked. Do you know my name? How would I? A blessing earned through ancient service, an oath written in steps and trails, and sealed with a name. You only need to know it. I'll ask you once more. Do you know my name? Lokius! Renken surprises himself. It's not something he does often, and he's unsure how the name came to him. But he's sure it's right. Yes, I am Lokius, your wolf god. And now you may take my oath. Abandon your humanity, my boy, and be blessed as wolfkind. It feels like coming home, you can say with Renken. He transforms. Ilona can say, no, let's go. Nothing about abandoning your humanity can be good. Or Matt can say, nobody loves you, do they, old Lokius? Matt, that's not very nice. Well, we've taken the adventurous choice before, and that went wrong. But I'm still gonna do it. Transformation. Renken kneels, and beneath him a green light pools. Dandelions rise yellow out of sparse wind-scraped dirt. They grow old and white and throw their seeds. Next, wilt to nothing. The god rock he kneels upon hums. It cracks somewhere inside. A tremendous odor overcomes him. Of the deepest, oldest, wolfiest breath. Renken? Renken Twen has extended his retirement age by 2. Look, he's even here. He's a wolf now. Oh, that is fantastic. So, we have a wolf hunter. He's wolf touched. He can wolf bite. Renken bites a nearby foe with his wolf jaws. Okay, well, he just joined the band, and he's already a very interesting character, I would say. So I'm happy with him. We'll see what we do with him. Oh man, this game. Well, interesting things. We really need legacy points, by the way. We really do. Oh, you can see your resources here. Huh. That's interesting. 5 points, 7 heartwoods, 2 fabrics, 3 spell threads. Nice. Anyway, I'm gonna cut this one here. Oh look! 3 ingots have held at the end of chapter. Yes! Then we can make weapons. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you for watching this episode. If you did, hit the like button and... wow. You did watch it, but if you liked it, hit the like button. And please consider subscribing. Helps out immensely. New episodes in A Tale of Rumi's Claws come out 3 to 4 times a week at 8 p.m. CET. And I hope I will see you next time.